Hey YouTube, what's up? Sinister here. It's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on November the 29th, 2011. Um, just back here at Sechi Ahead Core 2, wanted to jump back to this object that I saw near the sun a couple days ago. Um, Apparently it's been found before and apparently comes and goes, so I don't know, that's weird. I'm seeing it now on other satellites. I saw it on the Helio viewer too, so you can pull it up once again. They're calling it the solar anvil. I think someone said they've been watching it for about 5 years now, and it is stationary next to the sun. But either it cloaks or it's interdimensional or something because apparently it disappears every now and then. So anyway, I got a really cool shot of it tonight, and I wanted to show that to you as well as a couple things at New Wire Station that are just really kick-ass. So anyway, here you go. Check this out. It's the 27th, 2 days ago. This updates every day, but they're always 2 days behind, 2 or 3 days actually. So anyway, I'm going to play it and show you what I'm talking about up here real quick. There she is, just sitting there. Throw the magnifier on and check that out. It almost looked like, since the last video, that it even turned a little bit towards the satellite. Pretty good size CME there, obviously full halo. So that was on the 27th. I think that's the storm that we have coming at us right now. And this thing just absorbs all of it. I mean, look at that. You can really see the depth to it. And it looks to me like it's, I don't know, like it's painted or it's definitely segmented in some way, shape, or form. And you can really see the definition of the segments and the actual different color. So thought this was a pretty cool shot of it. I don't know. I guess I'm just going to keep watching it. I mean, if it's coming and going, and it's obviously a three-dimensional object that's sitting next to the sun, absorbing all its energy, it is not of this plane of existence, at least not ours. So definitely interesting celestial body or ship, or who knows? Maybe it's some sort of battery that sucks up the sun's energy and stores it for later use, or who knows? But at any rate, wanted to show it to you again. All right, I'm going to jump over to Newmeyer Station. Make sure I got the right camera here. No, it's not the one I wanted to show you first. Let's go over to the other camera. I thought this was pretty cool. I'm going to back up to. We can start from there. I guess that's fine. Oh no, actually, I wanted to come back a little bit farther. Right there. You can see the sun coming up over here. At least I thought when I originally watched the stills for the first time, I thought it was the sun coming up, but apparently it's not. And you'll see what I'm talking about when we go over to the other camera. Actually, it's a Sundog. It's the left side. If you're staring at the sun, it's to the left of the sun, and it's a Sundog. So move on to the next frame. Or next two frames, that kind of disappears. Kind of bummed me out a little bit. I think they maybe hid something, cut out a couple frames. Not sure if they did it on purpose or not. Who knows? But at any rate, it looks like definitely there's a couple frames missing. Oh well. And I noticed this object up here as well. Throw it under the magnifier. It doesn't look like anything. At least not at this point. It doesn't look like anything. Not to me. I'm sure not to you either. Maybe just, I don't know, snowball? Who knows? But at any rate, it'll come into play again here in a couple minutes. Um, if we step forward, a couple other things I want to show you. Nothing super interesting. We've all seen the black dots, and there's still the argument about it. Don't know what it is, whether it's a camera filter, something going on in the optics, or it's actually something in front of the sun every day when the sun rises here in the Antarctic, but not necessarily what I was getting at. Some cool lens flares. I still don't understand this, with the dual lens flare, and they're in different positions. If you look at them here, one's adjacent to the other one. So, I mean, is it the same object making two separate lens flares in two different colors? I don't know. Explain to me how that happens. Is there some sort of prism going on that I'm not seeing? There may be a perfectly good explanation for it. I don't know. It still doesn't look right to me, though. Alright, anyway, stepping forward. Cool lens flare there. But that was pretty neat looking. Actually, I'm seeing a lot of stars in the sky that look just like that lately. It's pretty crazy. One that always comes up in the east is the one that I've had my eye on for a while. We were watching it all summer long. Everybody thinks I'm nuts. My brother thinks it's a stationary, geostationary satellite. I don't know what it is, but it's blinking those colors just like that. Um, and I always like the purple around the black dot too. I think the purple looks pretty cool. Step forward a little bit more. If you look up in the top left-hand corner of the still, there's nothing there. Up by where it says Newmeyer, that pops in. Back up when it's not there. Step forward, that pops in. Maybe it's just another lens flare coming from over here. I don't know. It's kind of weird looking. It's got a little rainbow effect going on. Doesn't look like the other lens flares down here. It's these are separate. The blue one, the red one there. If you come up here, this is all combined rainbow. So I'm not sure if it's anything or not. Once again, there's that spot behind the sun. I still think that this is another object making another lens flare behind the sun. Doesn't look to me at all like it's supposed to be there. But that's another argument. So step forward again. That object in the top left corner looks a little bit different. I thought it was pretty cool. It kind of caught my eye, so I wanted to show you. Step forward a little bit more. Man, it really does look like there's something sitting behind the sun, doesn't it? I have no friggin' clue what's going on. But at any rate, I'm going to step forward. Get a couple of what looks like clouds right there. But I don't know, they caught my eye a little bit. But if you go 2 frames forward, they disappear, and then frame, next frame, and that caught my eye as well. Maybe just a little wisp of clouds, but it does appear to have a bit of a disc shape. Could it be a cloaked UFO? Who knows? It's possible, but it's probably just a cloud. So I thought that was pretty cool. But wait till you catch this next few shots. We're going to go over to the other camera. This is still a Newmeyer station. The camera facing a different way. It looks like to me it's off to the right of the first camera we were looking out of. Facing farther to the right, you'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. And I'm sure they tell you on the main site which way it's facing. I'm pretty sure they do, actually. But if we step forward here, sun coming into view, black dot, and boom. There is the first end of the Sundog that I was talking about there. It gets brighter. I thought these shots were just really kick-ass, really beautiful. Imagine. You obviously couldn't look directly at it, so you wouldn't be able to see it unless you were looking through a camera anyway. But I thought these were just really gorgeous. There's your full Sundog right there. Is that not cool or what? I feel like I'm looking into that glass ball from Lord of the Rings. Sauron's eye. The all-seeing eye. I don't know. It's pretty freaking kick-ass looking at that picture, though. I tell you what. It kind of trips me out a little bit. I feel like I'm getting sucked in. Something I wanted to show you, too, earlier when I mentioned that little white dot would come back into play again. Well, I'm not sure. Maybe if that's the same thing, I'll have to go back and check the times on them. But I thought it was pretty interesting. If you come over here to the right, this whole scene is just really wild looking. Those clouds are just getting really incredibly good lighting. But I thought that was really cool right there. If you look at the magnifier on the right, it almost looks like the rays of the sun are reflecting off some spherical object right there. And you can clearly see definition of it all the way around. I can really make it out. It looks like a ball of flame rolling out of the sun's corona to me. Do you guys not see that? I see something there. It just, to me, that looks really, really wild. There wasn't much after that. There may have been. I really didn't. I was too taken by that last shot to even look around a little bit more. But there's another white dot again. Maybe that's just something in the camera. I think those are obviously chunks of ice. That seems to be up in the atmosphere, though. I don't know. This whole scene was just really wild looking. That was about it. Just wanted to show you all that. I thought they were pretty cool stills. I'll back it up a little bit for you and let it run through at speed. There you go. Oh, it's still backing up. Sorry about that. We're going the wrong way. There you go. Comes through and bam. Pretty crazy looking, huh? But the one that really got me, a lot of color change here too. At any rate, the one that really got me was this one here. And I think that it's just one of the most kick-ass pics I've ever seen. And especially, this is really bothering me, people. I don't know what the hell that is. But the more I look at it, if you look over on the right in the magnifier, you can totally see the sphere almost all the way around. And like the sun's rays are molding around it. Not bouncing off of it, going right past it, but like just skimming across the surface. Look at that. Look at the sphere. You can totally see that outside edge. And you can see that it's in front of the cloud to the left of it. I don't know. I feel like I'm going on forever. Anyway, thought this was pretty cool shit. I'm going to look at it for a little while and see what else I can find. Y'all have a great night. Peace and love. We'll talk to you soon.